Welcome back, guys, to the Squeeze Pod. We are here today to get into something that's going to be a little bit spicy, and I hope you guys don't get too mad. It's going to be a trigger warning. Trigger warning. What? Trigger warning. Again, trigger warning.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
It's going to
Hey
be a
yo,
lot
what
of
the
that.
fuck?
It's going to be a lot of that this episode. I'm just letting you know. And excuse the screaming in the background. They having a party outside my house, and I ain't trying to stop it. They honestly, this is gonna be funny because they tried to plug up a moon bounce to the back of my damn house. Now I didn't mind at first, but it did cut me off from bringing this episode to you guys. So we had to shut down a little person's party just a little bit, but they got it settled and moved on over to someone else's. And we are here today to get into something that's going to be very, very triggering for all my viewers. I know you guys are going to love this one, but we are finally getting into those modern day, let's just say these 2020 type women and the world that we get into with all of the stuff that really happens with all of that. Because, first of all, people have gone absolutely insane. And the first person we're going to get into talking about is Pinky Doll. And if you guys don't know who Pinky Doll is, I'm going to show you right now. Pinky Doll is this interesting individual here that has taken over the space of TikTok and is doing this and getting paid for it. I hope you guys can see that.
Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. Balloon. Hee haw, yes. The guy feel like a cowgirl. Let me read it. Yes. Hee haw, yes. The guy feel like a cowgirl. Let me read it. Oh, thank you, baby. I love.
And I know for some of my older viewers, you're like, what the heck is this? So this young lady, Pinky Doll, right, is imitating artificial intelligence. She is trying to be a live action AI doll. Now, the only reason we're even bringing up this young lady is because she somehow, by being a content creator, and no hate or no shade, is making $7,000 a day doing just this on live. She's going live every day and doing this and making 7K a day. Okay? Now, in the process of this, she wanted to maximize her overall content creation, and she went from just doing this to doing OF content. And for my viewers who I know do not know what OF means, that is an OnlyFans. And I don't want to say that too many times because they can demonetize and scrap your page, but that's what we reference when we say OF. So this young lady has started doing OF and exposing her lovely self onto the internet. So after that, we get this reaction from her because she's just like, can't believe it because, well, why would, after giving out her luxurious, glorious squeezy innards, would this happen?
Guys, I'm gonna come back. I got something really disgusting just happened.
I wonder what that was.
Anyways, see you soon, baby. See you in a minute. Love you. Non, tu mets dans ta chambre parce que là, tu tombes en punition. C'est vraiment dégueulasse ce que t'as fait. C'est vraiment dégueulasse.
I'm not going to make you guys wait. Her stuff got leaked. They leaked her body photos and whatever videos she had on there. There was a full-on leak. So instead of being accountable for it, guys, this is what this lady chose to do when she turned to the internet about what it is that she was going about. Now, I am not judging anybody for being a content creator of that level, but you have to understand the repercussions of your actions, and it's all littered throughout the internet, this conversation style, why it is that, X stars or fluff stars. Let's say we're gonna coin the phrase fluff stars because they fluffing them pillows in the bedroom. But while fluff stars have to really look back on their actions when it comes to creating a family and what the repercussions will be for her children or their children in the future. So this is what the young lady had to say after you know, her stuff got exposed from her OF. Hopefully this is gonna come up easily.
Yo,
here.
guys, someone just exposed my things for
So
free
that's
on the net. Like, why would you do that? Waste your
hold on, let
time,
me
your
rewind it back.
energy,
You hear what she
and
said?
your money. You buy my things and you put. Yo, guys, someone just exposed my things for free on the net.
Exposed her things on free for free on the net. Now, not trying to be diabolical or anything like that. I think that this is some malicious stuff, and I do not condone anybody doing it. But let's just be real. We know from a real standpoint that anybody doing this is just doing this for their own monetary gain. You're giving out your things, and yeah, they might pay for it, but then this is a business for them because they can leak your stuff and not to give anybody no damn malicious ideas, but you gave it out yourself. So once it's out, you don't know what people that purchases. Honestly, it is purchase at your leisure. People can do whatever they want to. They have the ability to. Now, there are walls and all this other kind of stuff, but there's never going to be anything to stop them from utilizing another device and just screen recording whatever you got on there also. This is something you should be aware of if this is the route of life that you plan on going on. Not to say that anything is particularly wrong with it, because somewhere, somehow, there's somebody that needs it. But guys, stop paying these women. I'm going to be real, because do you see what she's doing? Even this AI stuff, I think you guys should be appalled with yourself for giving her a lick of change for any of the stuff that she's doing right now. And I'm not trying to hate on the girl, but the AI stuff is absolutely ridiculous. I don't even understand what you are giving her money for. For her to repeat chain words, it's really crazy to me. I do believe that she might have some ability to create some type of meaningful content, but she is utilizing the most minimal amount of brain cells to give you this AI mess. Now, to get that maximum dollars, she done went ahead and exposed her things online, as she like to say. All I want to say is you can't be mad with whatever people do with the content that you then put out there. I'm not going to be mad if anybody clips me and they don't like what I got going on. It is what it is. The world is going to take what you got and move it on. You see it all the time with all this faceless content. There's people stealing other people's content and making a little quick buck off of it. So I'm not trying to say that what these people did were right. I think that what they did was heinous, but this is her reaction is what the issue really is.
Like, why would you do that? Waste your time, your energy, and your money. You buy my things and you put it on the web for free. Like, why would you do that? Why would you waste your time doing that? It doesn't make no sense to me.
Now, I hope that I made it make a little bit of sense for you guys, because I understand why it don't make no sense for her. Because yeah, you're losing a little bit of your change, and then of course you got to now make a legal battle and stuff like that. But it would have helped you to not have put it out there in the first place. You would not have had the issue of if somebody was going to do that if it wasn't there to begin with. Now, I know, of course, your whatever apparatus should have protected you a little bit more, but you also have to understand the risk you run with any type of job, anything that you do, any way that you're doing it. Okay? So let's let her finish.
Like, I don't know who you are, what you want, but if I see you, I'm gonna sue you. So you better hide yourself forever. Like, for real. I don't understand. I went to Google, I write Pink It All Real, link it, and there's a.
So I just want to comment on that. There's no way in the world that she just, put in herself. Somebody must have came up to her in that club and was like, girl, I just seen your whole little news leaked on there, right? Your goodies is out here for everybody's business. And then she was just like, what? You saw me win? And then she looked it up, and then now she's saying this.
Page, not 1, 2, 3. There's a lot of page. Like,
So listen, and this is what I'm saying. If you're doing this, people are going to make multiple fake pages because that way it makes it harder for them to be found. Okay? So again, this is the risks you run.
But anyways, it's all block. It's all block. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. You know, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not gonna fight with you. I'm gonna sue you. Don't play with me.
Now, if anything, the smartest thing that I've heard her say is she is not going to try to go hunt you down. She just going to sue that ass. And I think that she needs to. She needs to find whomever did that and sue them to the highest ability. And if there's lawyers or anything watching that, I think you should find her and help her because you got you a good case on you. And if nothing else, she can definitely hold that retainer and she's definitely going to pay up because she going to want to get back on whomever is doing that. She got more though, guys. She has herself really going in about this whole thing. And to be honest with you, we're gonna tell you that this girl ain't. To be honest, I hope you guys aren't supporting her because right after this,
there's 12 Twitter out here with
you gonna
my
see
stuff on it. All my stuff.
Oh, they even
on
had her
it
on
for
Twitter.
free. Like, do you really think that I was not gonna be a woman with one day, a wife or something? Like, if I want to erase my life, I cannot anymore because of people like you. You just expose everything. Like, I have a kid. One day he might gonna go on it and see it. See his mommy doing stuff.
Now you have a child. See, now this is something I'm really gonna speak on. Now you as a mother had to take into account what could be the repercussions of your actions. It was no one else's fault that you might have been exposed to your child because no matter what, the fact that it was on the internet made it a high likely chance that somebody would have showed your son eventually. It didn't matter if it was just now or later, because just like Kim Kardashian's ass, her son eventually seen her thing because it's everywhere on the internet. They would have found yours, and somebody in a class or something somewhere, he would have been on the train and been like, wait a minute, I've seen you in certain videos. Ain't you this girl's mom? I mean, ain't that your mom? Oh man, have you ever seen this? Boom, and you're getting railroaded by whomever else in Bohemia world where you out with the AI, you got Robot Ken over there railing you out with your non-genitals or whatever. Hopefully you got it censored out. If anything, you have editing enough that hopefully you had your stuff censored out. I don't know how well this stuff is. I did not check it out. I'm pretty sure it's still up on the web if anybody is interested on finding it out. So you can go at your own leisure and look up the Pinky Doll fiasco mess. I'm not going to go searching for it. I don't even, not to say she's an unattractive girl. She's not appealing to me. She is an attractive woman, but after all of this foolishness, she was off my radar. As soon as that pop mess and all that was going on, flew off the radar because I need some brain cells to keep it alive over here. Now let's let her continue.
You're not supposed to see. Like, why would you do that?
Hold on, guys. I'm gonna upgrade this video because these tears, crocodile. We're not playing this. I'm gonna let y'all see this. This is some crocodile bull. I'll even put it over my whole entire face, and I'm gonna wind it back because I don't believe in this mess. Boy, look at this crocodile tears.
See his mommy doing stuff you're not supposed to see. Like, what would you do?
Again, this is your okay, let me finish.
Why would you do that?
Where's the tears, y'all? Where's the tears?
Why?
I am not even trying to go.
Where are the tears? Here? It's not yours. It's not your business. I can never go back because of you.
And I'm sorry, the never go back situation. No, that's all on you, baby girl. That was 100% all you. That was all you. Okay, and I just hope that you take enough accountability to see that, because it is hard out here enough for women of today's society who are trying to do the right things and have to see you as a role model for themselves in the future. Because I ain't gonna lie, $7,000 a day doing a live wouldn't hurt your boy over here either. But you ain't gonna see me diddly wop bop pop on no camera because I can't get down like that. First off, I ain't even gonna remember all them lines. It's crazy as hell she did all that. I give her kudos for all of that because it does take some type of talent to do the foolishness that she's doing. But I just want you guys to understand that she ain't that great, because we'll get into this right here. I'm not even going to talk, because this gentleman will lay it out completely for you. This girl is an L. If you are out here giving her even a dime, I think that you're losing your damn mind. But oh God, we messing up.
Y'all know Pinky Doll, the one who does the AI?
Okay, hold on. Let me wind it back, y'all. This is we working with some new stuff, but we gonna get y'all. We gonna get y'all right. Watch this shit.
Y'all know Pinky Doll, the one who does the AI NPC live streams?
Hold up. You know, just so we can reiterate, I'm gonna make it big enough because I want you guys to see. This is what's going on right here. Okay. Now she advertising. This is a video of her advertising for that OF. I almost said it. You almost got me. But I know on these streams they're very tedious about these verbiages, the wordage. So, you know, this is her advertising her fluff stuff.
Gang, 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 gang. That was good. Coconut. Oh, take it, baby. This is so cute. Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, that
I'm sorry. That sinister little swipe right there. That's what she was utilizing in her OF page. I'm pretty sure. Again, I ain't seen it, but I'm pretty sure it's a video with your girl and the little I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all probably like,
what the fuck do that mean? What the
But here you go. This gentleman. I hope y'all see it. Look at what she say on there. This is her posting herself. Nobody else did this for her.
Pinky Doll. This is her just a month ago trying to promote her OF link, saying that she's underage. This woman is 28 years old. If y'all don't cancel her expeditiously,
y'all, you cannot tell me that's absolutely ridiculous. She out here trying to get pedophiles on her way. Oh no. Y'all can't tell me that's not ridiculous. She out here trying to get those P words out here on her. And that's really crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Great marketing strategy, because they probably come out the woodworks like, oh yeah. But what? Hold on. What? You know what I'm saying? It's just beyond me. So, you know, I would hope that this young lady will go out here and, you know, try to get some help, receive some therapy. But if we really talking about it seriously and we get into this next one, we're going to get into this hood therapist. And then now that really gets into it, because this young lady, man, this is a whole nother level of what is going on. So a year ago on TikTok, there was a therapist going around calling herself, you know, the local hood baddie therapist and all this other kind of stuff. And it was very wild and out of control. And we're going to even show you some of the stuff that she was kind of saying to people. Bear with us. I'm about to give you this video. Crazy.
Hi, King Daddy. Yes, I am electing to choose violence all 2023. Now, as the goddess of chaos and destruction, I have one goal, and that's to take that inner bitch that's within y'all and turn it to bad bitch. Now, I don't have a personal vendetta against men, at least I don't think, but I would just preferably love if you went to talk to a
Now, again, guys, I want to remind you that this young lady herself is a mental health professional. And she was on here advertising herself like this. Now, again, I said it at the very beginning. This is going to be a trigger warning, because this woman is going to do some very wild stuff on here. We're going to go in there with it.
mental health professional about everything that burdens you, so you can come burden me. You feel me? However, y'all don't want to do a deep dive, so y'all can take a deep dive. And for the record,
I just want y'all to know, homegirl is tripping. So, you know, following this video, because we're gonna wrap her up a little quickly, because our main event is something that everybody's gonna be wanting to talk about. But this young lady, after doing all of this, was, you know, no, we're gonna show you one more, because this is what she was getting into before she was. So I aptly she was let go of her job. She thought that she was doxxed by a group of men, but come to find out,
Okay,
she
since
got
y'all
doxxed
need an additional confirmation from a mental
by
health professional, tell that.
she got doxxed by a woman in an article. And what doxing means, for those who are new to the streaming world and things like that, they got a hold of her personal information and any information that pertained to her work and things like that, and then sent these videos and things like that that she was saying online to her place of employment. So she was then fired for being belligerent and out of, a little bit out of, their diaspora or, modality, whatever the word is, the verbiage they use at that place of work. And she just, relentlessly went on to act.
That dusty bitch to fuck off. They fucking up your mental health. You gotta come talk to me every week because they in your life fucking it up. Fuck that dusty bitch.
So I just want you guys to see, like, she was very relentless in what she was talking about. Like, she did not have any remorse. And I don't blame the girl because, like, if you're going to be on your shit, you got to be on your shit. You know what I mean? But let us show you, like, so, again, she got to the point where she had got fired from her job. And this is what the culmination of all of that was after calling men dusty and needing to go get therapy and do a deep dive
up,
like
y'all?
that. And being
I
very
wanna get
wild
some shit
on
off
the
my
internet.
chest about being unwell.
Now, this is the most recent videos. Let me give you this one right here. Because, after all of that, she did get fired. And again, this is a year later. So she got
Well,
fired last
hello.
year.
It's your friendly neighborhood therapist who thought she could save these hoes, but got her job terminated as a result. Story time? I think yes. Shit you not, I posted a video on Monday telling men that their dusty behavior is only harming them and that.
Oh, yeah. And that video I showed you to forget their dusty ass, that was her speaking to men. So I just want you to, this is an example of how she was getting down on her streams and all this other kind of stuff. And again, you had another girl over there doing AI craziness, getting thousands of dollars. So I'm pretty sure this young lady, she was making her some little coins just by talking about this mess on the internet. And that
They would benefit from emotional intelligence, and I shit you not, by Friday, didn't have employment. All of this started with a Psychology Today article stating that men are lonelier than ever because they have no fucking emotional skills.
Now, that article did not state that men have no emotional skills. It goes on to speak about the societal woes of men, the various issues that they face in today, and the fact that there is a lack of what everybody calls testosterone or being a man, okay? But let her continue on how she felt about it.
And I agreed and doubled down and told y'all that y'all lives would radically improve if you expanded the shit that came out your mouth. But instead of healing, y'all will do anything but that. Instead of being accountable, like, hey, this bitch see me, stirred a little bit, y'all got so hurt that you contacted Massa. That's exactly what happened.
So wait a minute now. So I just want y'all to know, she was very wild up that she went to the point of going back to slavery on our ass. And I just don't understand why she thought that was the way to go. But let her finish this one, because she really, like she said in her other video, she doesn't think she has a vendetta against the men. But it is very clear that there is some underlying issues that she needs to address. And I don't think that, her having a platform helped her with that. Now, I'm not saying that having a platform doesn't allow you to heal, but you should heal before you allow yourself to be on said platform where hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of people can see that and take it and go with whatever way they want to. Simply like,
so first the post goes viral on Twitter, cause y'all need fucking help. And y'all wanted to argue with bitches blue till they fucking blue in the face. Some of you hoes is not gonna be saved. And that's the conclusion that I've come to. So because this shit's gone viral, I'm thinking, okay, cool. We starting a discussion on mental health, and people are. You might not like my fucking delivery, but motherfuckers is starting to talk. You know,
Well, that's true.
Shaking the tables. I don't give a fuck.
I will, she is a little wild, but I will tell you this: no matter what, whatever dark corner that wasn't unearthed that's talking about mental health will definitely get to be talking about mental health after this. And I hope that down below in the comments, anybody who wants to talk about this particular piece of mental health will comment down below and help us to grow this channel a little bit more, because I'm going to have more wild stuff like this coming at you. But you're going to be really, really hopefully waiting for this next person I have for you after this young lady.
But then it turns into this entire crusade of attacking a black woman who serves the fucking black community.
Now listen, guys, I do respect all of our mental health professionals, and I think that we need to respect even more greatly our black mental health professionals, because we are already in a limited amount in capacity. And I don't think that anybody needs to be attacked, especially those who should be out helping others. With that said, though, you can't turn your own hurt into hurting others, because that is kind of what she is doing without even thinking about it. She's just portraying her own hurt onto others really quickly. And I mean, you know, it is what it is for what it is, but you can't do that and then expect your job to be safe, man. This is real. People are watching you. People are watching me. They watch what you're doing. So you got to come with your best foot forward and don't be out here just doing any and everything. And that's the thing. Like, we need to have this integrity. I'm talking to us in the black community. So anybody else watching from outside of those communities, we need to uphold our integrity, because anybody else in any other community, you know, granted, their stuff might be out there, but it's not like it takes them down as a whole, okay? We have to uphold ourselves to a higher standard, because just like I'm going to talk about later on, it can take one little mistake and it'll bring us all down. And we don't need to take any more L's. We need to make as many gains as possible, but we also need to be appreciative of those gains as well. So I'm going to let homegirl finish, because I know y'all want to hear what she got to say.
There were comments like, I'm going to find her credentials and report her because I told y'all to be better.
That's what I say, y'all.
Yeah, y'all are fucking weird. Y'all scream that y'all want to protect women, protect black women specifically, but have done nothing to protect this black woman who has been serving the communities. I have been violated.
So again, guys, and I mean, I don't know, she's definitely targeting black men with this conversation, but I want you to know that the person that did dox her, again, via facts, was a black woman, and it was a woman though. But her context clearly has her targeting black men. And if you disagree, please comment down below. You know, tell me that I'm wrong, because I don't have no problem being wrong, but I can clearly see, you know? And we're going to get into
several areas, and I'm going to outline each one. This article was written by a fucking black woman, putting my full government.
Now, I didn't even know that was in there. So, boom, guys. Okay. I'm going to let her finish, because, again, I didn't know that was in there.
And my place of employment. So being doxxed by a black woman, can't fake, kind of fucking hurts, and she never once reached out to me or contacted me so I could spin my side of the story. This is the article that spooked my fucking job and got me fired. Not only did she not have any regard for my safety, many other...
So I don't think that it spooked her job, but it did bring light to your actions online. And I don't know where we forgot that your job can observe you on the internet, because when I was first getting a job, they told me, don't put anything on the internet that you don't want your job to see. Don't be sitting there getting drunk and high and stupid foolishness like that, where your job could pull it up and be like, we're not going to employ you because, oh, I can see this on my phone and my family sees it. But now, no, you're not. You shouldn't be held accountable for your actions on the internet. you represent that company with both your face and your brand and your attitude, especially when you are somebody who utilizes their voice to gain employment and to stay employed. And if your actions are a reflection of anything, they're going to see those things. So let's let her finish.
Articles have been written as a result. Here are a few of them, just to name a few. Black Twitter has words for therapists scolding men to go to fucking therapy. Y'all attacked me and got mad at me because I wanted better.
So I'm gonna cut it there because she's just gonna pop off and it's just gonna be a rant of anger. But I do want you guys to see where she wound up, because again, I think that everybody does need mental health, and they need to work on their mental health. And I think that especially any mental health workers, because I know that it is a very hard job, that you need to also seek mental health for yourself, because you need to offload the things that people unload onto you. So hold on, let me wind this back and let y'all see it from the beginning. Hopefully she speaks up loud enough.
What's up,
this is her
y'all?
now, guys.
I want to get some shit off my chest about being unwell. A lot of you guys have started following me as I documented my healing journey. And it's been one of the most painful things. Digging up trauma.
I'm sorry, I'm up. It's a big full screen
abuse,
for you guys.
And trying to grow and heal from those things. It's extremely exhausting. And a part of my healing process, I've recognized that I am extraordinarily unwell. I don't enjoy life.
And see, this is why everybody definitely needs, to get themselves together and get help when necessary. Guys, don't let the facade fool you and be over top of what you really need. Definitely go and get help. Don't wait until you get to this point, or even worse, to a point of harm or even harming others. Please get yourself some help.
I feel like I'm kind of like a bystander. I feel like I've been screaming into the void. I feel like I'm drowning. I feel like I'm suffocating. But every day I just put my clothes on and try to be strong for the people around me. And I've recognized that that is not a good thing to do for me, because it's yet again, no matter how much you isolate or push them away, they're always going to be there for you, and you have to remember that. So I need to go rest to return to a community that I love so much. If my words have touched you, send some love, but I love you guys so very much, and thank you for loving me constantly. Be well. What's up, y'all?
So it is extremely sad, and it's seeming like that girl is at, her wit's end. And I'm not seeing that being on the internet being the best move for her from here on into the future. I think that she needs to allow herself to be free of the internet, so that way she can, get the healing that she really and truly deserves, because being here in this space can be a lot and very overwhelming. And I know that there's some other prior traumas that she needs to heal from. If you are, guys are interested, she's, you can find her on TikTok and stuff. But the girl definitely needs a lot of help, and hopefully she's coming to all of that. But it's hard because, as she was a mental health professional, if other women are looking for mental health professionals, this makes it that much harder, because who do you trust if your mental health professional is going to be out here wild and ratchet and, going through their own thing and not allowing their self time to heal. Because even as a mental health professional, you need to allow yourself time to heal. So now let's get into our big bad and the one that I know all of you guys are probably here to hear about, the young lady who got lost in the wind July 13th. We're talking about Carly Russell. So if you don't know, Carly Russell, beautiful young lady. We'll even show you some of her right now so that way, you're not like, who the heck are you talking about, man? Carly Russell, man. I'm talking about Carly Russell.
A 25-year-old woman who had disappeared for 49 hours.
So, hold on. I know you probably like, what the heck? So here we go, guys. This is Carly Russell. Carly Russell, 25, went missing July 13th after being on the phone call with her brother's girlfriend, claiming that there was a young infant in the street, I guess running around, and to which point she was snatched by some white male and was taken. Now, the story gets really crazy from there because as police came moments later, and I don't want to make this funny because at the time it was very serious. But the young lady had said that, she was feeling like somebody was going to come and get her and all this other kind of stuff. So they came and got there and they found her car. They found the food she had just went to go pick up. And then they found a few, like a ways down, they found her wig. And again, I'm not trying to make this funny, but it was, to me, I was dying because not your wig on the ground somewhere. What was you? So as a result of all of this is what, her family was saying at the initial point of her going missing.
If they were okay. So she evidently got out the car. The next thing our son's girlfriend heard was Carly asking the child if they were okay. So she evidently got out the car. She asked the child if they were okay maybe 2 or 3 times. She didn't hear a response from a child on the other end.
Now, wait a minute now. Do you... I'm going to talk about her mother a little bit later, but do you hear this mess? Because she didn't hear a child on the other end. What did she hear? A demon? And then that means she was out here getting possessed for real. And we needed to call the Vatican for real and get her damn exorcism because that might have been what happened. She went out there, the demons got her, and now, and I don't want y'all to think I'm about some crazy nut stuff, but it just was beyond ridiculous, even from this point. But let's continue what this mom was about to say.
And she did hear a scream, and then she could tell there was maybe some type of shuffling, and the phone dropped to the ground, and from there, all she could hear was background noise. By that time, she was coming into the room to...
So this is what I'm saying. She dropped her phone, and all in the background they can hear is background noise. So what I'm trying to say is, who was they talking to after all of that, dude? All that she could hear was background noise? She was on the phone, right? Y'all, please tell me down in the comments below if y'all understand this story already, because it don't make no sense. And if you want me to replay it, or we might have to replay it, but this don't make no damn sense.
Alert myself and my son what had just transpired. She kept the line open. She didn't hang up. I was yelling Carly's name. We were all yelling Carly's name. I picked up my phone to call Carly's phone, just even though I knew that line.
So y'all was still on the phone with her, But you chose to pick up your phone and also call her so that way, what, you would hear a busy tone? Y'all tell me how any of this is making sense. Make it make sense in the comments down below because it's not making sense right up here for me. I don't know. I don't know if if I'm not putting all the puzzle pieces together because whatever Netflix come out with, or you know who's gonna come out with the movie first is Lifetime. Lifetime gonna come out with this movie first, and I just want y'all to tell me how they gonna piece these puzzles together. And if you a Lifetime baby, please comment down below. Show love for Lifetime. I'm not a Lifetime kid myself, but I see where all the craziness in people's head be coming from.
I was open with our son's girlfriend. It was just, I just felt, I felt I needed to try to do something to try to reach her since she wasn't answering us when we were calling her name, and all we could just hear was like background noise. And from there, I came and got my husband from the bedroom and told him a brief synopsis of what had just transpired. We needed to throw on some clothes and go to her location.
Okay, y'all, because this gets really ridiculous. The parents really didn't know what the hell was going on. Okay, y'all. But just from the signs of it, even from the time that she was on the phone with the police, because we have that tape here. So give me 1 second. Even from the time that she was there with the police calling on the phone, it didn't seem like this young lady was in much danger at all. It just seemed like she was just about to go about her regular day life, and it just beyond me. So let's listen to her call the police, right? Because we got it. We got it.
I am on Interstate 459, and there.
Hold on, I'm gonna wind it back. Again, I'm trying this new. Oh, wait a minute now. You don't do too much. I'm working with some new stuff, guys. I hope you're liking it because this is gonna be the future wave. I'm gonna get something better. We're gonna move up from here. So, and if you support the channel, if you liking what we got going on, please like down below. Please subscribe because that helps us to grow. It's a free way to help us grow. I'm not asking you for any dimes, pickles, or pennies. I'm just hoping that you can, help us grow organically. And then even from there, if you're really liking this, let's help support, because I really want to bring you guys some better stuff. So we're going to need some better equipment. I want to get some NVIDIA stuff so that way this is a little bit more streamlined.
A kid just walking by themselves. Oh, hold on. Where am I at? Maybe like 3 or 4. Did you pull over with them? Are you still with them? Yes. Okay, are you with the child right now? No, I'm not. I didn't get out of the car. I can see them though. Do you mind staying and keeping an eye on them until we get there? Yeah, sure, yeah. Okay.
She is a wild one, y'all. She said she's even going to stay there, wait for this imaginary child to be there. And I'm saying imaginary because if you ain't seen it now, yes, all of this stuff was a hoax. Homegirl came home and nothing was really going on with all of that. They even had the police. So after she came home, because I'm jumping the gun, guys, she walked herself home 49 hours after the fact, okay? Walked up in the house, just to the house. But instead of her parents talking to her first, they got to let the police talk to her first, right? So there was a whole fiasco about, well, why the cops getting to talk to her? Because she went home first, but the police had a whole police station and all this set up by the house, so they spoke with her first. And we even have some of the stuff where the officers are telling us how they knew that it was fake after she don't wound up back home. Now, let me show you. Now, I'm going to show you the police tape first, and I'm going to show y'all how the parents really had her back even after the fact, and how much the foolishness had gotten to at this point. And the reason why even all of this is even called modern women is because these are the actions of our young ladies today, and this
on
is
July
what
13th at 12:10
the world
p.m.
sees.
A search for the movie Take It.
This is what the world sees, guys. This is what, like, I'm not even that big of a YouTube star, but I have people in. We have the UK is our second biggest, viewership. Shout out UK. We got India, Nigeria. I got several countries watching. So even if it's not on TV, they are seeing it. The world is seeing it. That's why we got to tighten up, y'all. So this is the police chief of what is it, Alabama guys, or wherever she's from. I don't have all the facts, but we have the good facts. Okay, guys. Let us show
On
you.
July 13th at 12:10 p.m., a search for the movie Taken, a film about abduction, was conducted. There were 2 searches related to Amber Alerts on a computer at Carly's place of employment, including one regarding the maximum age of an Amber Alert.
Okay, yeah. So she did that to this was her plan up to the point. Now after her parents over here trying to defend her about what she did and how she did it, and I just want y'all to know that this mama, man, as much as I love mothers, y'all are necessary, but sometimes you can't defend your kids. You got to let them throw themselves under the bus. Because this right here, you know, I'll even put this big because y'all, the mama just needed to shut the hell up. I'm not trying to be rude. Again, I'm very much, you know, mama's boy, if you want to call it that, lover of my own mother. But this mother here, something different, y'all. I'm going to let y'all see this now. Look at this.
And let medical professionals work with her. But
last Thursday, police say Carly called 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the interstate. She pulled over while on the phone with a family member who described hearing Carly scream.
Her vehicle's unlocked, running. All her personal belongings except for her phone.
On the scene, police found no sign of Carly or a child, and they say no children were reported as missing during that time period.
She was seeing kids.
The Russells waited in agony until Saturday
So she
night.
combined 3 movies, y'all. I just want y'all to know that. I don't know if y'all I just put it together right now, y'all. She had a vision, and she said, "All right, I'm gonna put a kid." She said, okay. I love Taken. Okay, I just need to know the maximum what they gonna do for a black girl. Then I'm a see some stuff from Sixth Sense, because I'm seeing little white kids outside, little children's is outside playing naked, off some Dave Chappelle mess. And you know, if for me being black, I gotta leave this wig on the ground. I just have to leave this wig on the ground.
there were actually just so many calls and texts from people who maliciously lied to us. I just didn't know people could be so evil.
Authorities have not indicated where Carly was during the 48 hours she was missing or what happened. Her parents declined to share what their daughter told them, citing the ongoing investigation.
See, and now, can you tell me what happened Saturday night? Did you just get a knock at the door? Anything leading to the case?
Now look at her. Now, wait a minute. I'm gonna wind it back. You got to look at this mother. This is when you know she lying, because before she wasn't doing that. Watch the face though.
Night. Did you just get a knock at the door? Anything leading to the case itself? We can't discuss that.
And the father, like, man, I wasn't never gonna say nothing from the whole beginning, but you know he know this is bullshit, boy. Look at him, this like, why I had to do all of this, man? Why I had to be up in here?
But they say speculation about the circumstances surrounding Carly's disappearance are only making things worse.
She's having to deal with the trauma of people just making completely false allegations about her.
Her family now urging the public to let the investigation play out, but mentioning an abductor. Her mother asking to read a brief message to the public.
Carly has given detectives
first off, wait a minute. And the fact that this is after the police, again, had already came out saying that her shit was false. So her mother is still trying to play this game all the way up. And I do not hate her mother for it, but she needs to hold her damn daughter accountable. At this point, she needs to stop, because you are on national news making both your damn self look bad. The whole the Russells, bruh, the Russells the Russells, man. Comment down below if you think they need to lose their black card, because I just don't know what to say about the Russells, man. This is a hard one.
Her statement, so that they can continue to pursue her abductor.
Do you believe that there's an abductor still out there?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
NBC News.
You know, that father is there. Like, this is my girl. I'm gonna stick beside her. That's it. This is her.
News has reached out to the Hoover Police Department to ask whether they're looking for an individual involved. Police
But
have
really
just
though,
said they're
guys, the
following
reason
up
that
on
this
all
is like really
information
bad is
provided by
because
Carly.
And when I talked to you all
it,
on Saturday,
it hits us all in a harder sense because there are women being abducted constantly in the area that she was in. They had the Chicago young ladies that were, disappearing, even in the DMV area. That's for anybody watching. We're rooted out in the DMV area, but anybody even that knows in the DMV, there were girls like even last summer, like almost on a weekly basis, just disappearing. And nobody knew where they were going, and nobody was really talking about it. So this held a lot of weight, because we don't want our little girls just to disappear and not know what's going on with them. But I'm gonna let these, family finish saying what they got to say because I know you guys are interested in that one.
you also said your daughter is a fighter and she would find a way back to you.
I felt that in my heart.
Is that what happened?
Now, actually, I
She
think this
did. She
father
found
was
her way
actually
back
believing
to
some of
us.
this nonsense. I don't know if
However,
he's just sticking beside it, but
we
he
can't discuss
ain't
the
said a
details
word.
of that.
And that
But they say
is
one
the true
thing is
stoicism
clear.
that you need to have
Do you
as a
believe she
father.
was fighting for her
Don't
life?
say
she
nothing,
definitely
no
fought
matter if
for
it's
her
right or wrong. Just
There
shut
were
up.
moments when
he
she
was about to
physically
speak.
had to fight for her life, and there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life.
Now, for the culmination of all of this, because the young lady, again, didn't have to fight for nothing. To sum it up, just so you guys know that she was having some issues with her now ex-boyfriend, and I think that the weight of the world and her being a nursing student right now, which is a very, very rigorous program for anybody who isn't aware, the nursing program does eat up a lot of college hours, and college can be very, very, very stressful. I remember myself in undergrad, I believe, I was in my junior year. No, sophomore year, junior or sophomore year. My mother was diagnosed with a brain tumor. It was a very rough time in my life. I just remember it was probably midterms, and I was sitting in the room studying, and I don't know what happened, but I think I might have blacked out and came back to my eye. Like right here in the center of the eye was just bloodshot. Like the blood just started dripping, and I don't even know what really had went on. But I just want you guys to kind of quantify how stressful, upper education can be. I'm not saying that she gets a pass for doing all this because it went so live that there were stars and stuff like that. And there's even this gentleman here. We're going to talk about it because D.L. Hughley got involved, guys. Like he got himself so far caught up in it that he was just like, he didn't want to, he didn't want to be like, he didn't want this to happen. But before we even talk about that, I know you guys are wondering, like, well, was there a baby? What happened with the baby, right? And I know one of my number one fans, is probably
First
wondering
piece of
that,
information
they
that will
always
come from Hoover
are asking,
Police Chief Nick
just a little
Nurses
strange thing.
that
So
he
I'm
will
trying to cover that
confirm
part.
that no
But
Tyler has
before we
been
even
reported.
try to get into that, let me show you guys the information on the baby, because I know you're like, wait a minute, what happened? So, if you were wondering what happened with the little baby, guess what? There was no evidence of a missing toddler. There was no little child, no little mini me's running around or anything like that. So anybody worried about the young child missing, the child that was or was not is fine. But yes, let me show y'all this. Because again, guys, it got so far that even D.L. Hughley and other celebrities were involved. And I just want you guys to hear something right fast, because I just thought it was real powerful. Because this is what I was trying to say. The community really took a hit with this one. Like D.L. was there, and we got some tweets saying that. So this is her real name, Carletha Russell. They had all these people, missing woman alert on Twitter. Hundreds of people. You see thousands of likes and all of this going on for the girl, and you had all these actors going out and just saying whatever they could to make sure she got home. But now listen to this. We got D.L. Hughley saying, just damn, just the optics of this does so much damage than the people even realized. So D.L. Hughley goes on to say this. damn, just the opposite of this. D.L. Hughley goes. D.L. Hughley goes on to say just this. Damn, just the optics of this does so much more damage than people even realize. While we may not be a monolith, the actions of one can cast a shadow of doubt on the masses. And I want you guys to really sit there and understand that just her doing this one time has caused so many people to doubt, the black community as a whole. Because if one girl's out here crying wolf, what are the rest of us going to be doing? And the power of this is so detrimental because we already had the Black Lives Matter movement come and flip on its head on us. And now when we really need the support and people really being behind us, we have two major situations where we dropped the ball, guys, and we cannot be out here doing this at this kind of level because our people are already sitting down and they don't look at us like we matter and stuff like that. And I know a lot of people are like, well, all the traction that you got for this obviously showed that it mattered. No, it just showed that people will get behind it when we try to rally ourselves behind something. But we have to make it count, guys. So this has been another episode of The Squeeze. I really hope you guys have been liking the content so far. I really thank you if you've gotten through the whole episode. I know this is one of our longest episodes to date. And I really hope that you've liked everything that I had in the video because it took me a while to compile all this information and get it to you guys and get it to you perfectly and ripe and crisp because all these young ladies are what the product of society is now. All this over exaggeration of choice, the dopamine levels being burnt to a crisp, and people not seeing that they need to be accountable for their actions. We have to push ourselves to be the best versions of ourselves. So again, I thank you for watching this video. If you have anything you want to say, if you didn't agree with anything I have to say, please comment down below. If you do like this video, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content I have coming up for you. And if you want to see any of the articles involved with these young ladies, I have some stuff down below. So click that description and then you'll get some of the best little gems you can possibly get. This has been your host, Juice, on The Squeeze. Peace, guys.